stepping into co-creation requires a little bit of illusion or delusion. Because you have to act as if, you have to act from the end. You have to act as if all the things that you are creating already are, and step into the feeling of already having it. And to do that requires that you disconnect from what is already here. The more time that we spent focused on what was and focused on what is, will continue to create what was and what is. If you want something different, you have to temporarily kind of put blinders on. You have to pretend that the outside world isn't there and focus solely on the world that you are creating based on the feeling state that you want to attract. You do it by being present, and you do it by feeling what it is that you would feel when your desires are complete. But if we keep the same habits, for example, of mindlessly scrolling, all of that energy is going into recreating what is already here. And if you're content with what is already here, continue to do that. But if there's a part of your heart that wants more, if you recognize you're here for something bigger and God is pushing you to create it, well, then you must disconnect from what it is that you've been consuming. Do you want to forever be consuming, or do you want to step in and create? To create requires the space to do so. Are you putting in the effort to connect with yourself and with Source? Are you putting in an equal amount of effort towards what you want to see versus what has already been? You have to be willing to give yourself a clean slate, to act within illusion as if your previous truths, your previous hurts didn't happen. How would you behave and act if you were walking in this life with a totally clean slate, with the awareness that you have the ability to create, with the awareness that your vibration attracts to you that which you are, and that you, if you remain conscious and aware of this, can attract to you by being what you want to achieve now? And if you do this consistently, everything in the universe rearranges to make it so. Can you play pretend for a little bit? What's the worst that happens? You disconnect from the internet for a few days? What's the worst that could happen if you don't? That you could blink and you could wake up in 10 years and be exactly where you are right now. And wishing that you had already started. Are you willing to give up the comfort of the known to make space for something fabulous, something amazing, for a life that lights you up? It's available to you, for you, right now. You start by feeling into it, feeling as if it's already here, knowing that it is complete. And all you have to do is keep your heart activated, turn on that magnet of your heart to draw it into you. But this requires some responsibility. This requires the awareness of what it is that you're focusing on. If you wake up every morning and you pick up your phone and you find yourself scrolling and going down the rabbit hole, your focus will create what you're consuming. We're being asked to get really mindful about what we're consuming in order to make space to create.